So hello guys, welcome to my channel Study Pack. So today we will be discussing about segmentation, targeting and positioning strategy. So contents are concept of market segmentation, process, requirements and levels of segmentation such as mass marketing, segment marketing, niche marketing and micro marketing. Basis for segmenting consumer market, basis for segmenting organization market, segment evaluation, analysis and selection of market segment, product positioning, types of product positioning, positioning process, competitive advantage. Now concept of marketing segmentation. It is the process of dividing the total market into several small parts on the basis of consumer needs and wants, buying purpose, buying behavior, age, education and gender. It is process of dividing total market into large homogeneous group of sharing common features. It is dividing market into small groups of buyers with distinct needs, characteristics, behavior segmented on the basis of geographic, demographic, psychological and behavioral. Now it is tailoring product design, pricing policy, promotion, distribution in order to meet the needs of small groups and marketers to gain competitive advantage, which require identification of consumer wants and needs, development of marketing program in order to satisfy customers. It is customer oriented philosophy. Now next we have process of market segmentation. So there is certain process such as market survey, identification and analysis, profiling, selection, product positioning. Now we have first market survey. So segmentation requires investigation of market characteristics. The information is collected on customer needs and characteristics, customer lifestyle, behavior, caste, religion, education, product attributes desired by customers, brand awareness, and product uses patterns and rates. Customer attitude towards product, pattern, preference pattern of customer. Second step, we have identification and analysis. There is detailed analysis of information collected from market survey. The appropriate statistical tool is used to make analysis. Factors affecting demand is classified as major factor and minor factor. Major elements are analyzed in reference to meet the needs and features of customer. Profiling is after identifying the basis of segmentation, each of them should be profiled. Profiled is on the basis of geography, demography, psychology, varying according to the type of market. Profiled in terms of similarities and dissimilarities, it represents micro market. Now there is selection. So organization select one or more segment to focus on marketing program after careful evaluation. Factors to be considered for segmentation are market organization objectives, resources, segment relation and cooperation, government policy, law, market coverage and desire. So fifth we have deals with the product positioning. It is concerned with dealing with the mind of customer. It creates brand image as different to other brands. It communicates competitive advantage to large customer. It creates market focused value positioning. Now we have requirements of market segmentation. So it is measurable, divisible, accessible, substantial, actionable. Now first measurable: size, needs, purchasing power, characteristics of customers. All the segments should be measurable. Demography and socioeconomic condition is easily measurable but not psychological. Next we have divisible. Segments must be differentiable. Clear-cut basis for dividing the customers into homogeneous market. It is respond differently to different marketing mix. Now we have accessible. Segment must be accessible through marketing institution like distribution channel, advertising media, sales force. Middleman must be present to distribute the product and should be reachable and serviceable. It varies from city, hills, rural and urban. Now we have substantial. So it must be large enough to justify separate marketing program, large enough for customers and profit potential. It must be large for investment required in the market. It also must justify the cost of developing separate marketing mix. There is the idea to have potential buyer to cover the cost of production. Last, we have actionable. Organization must be able to design and implement market risk, sufficient finance, personnel, and capability to pursue buyers. Now we have the actionable is depending upon the company segment should be created. Now we have levels of segmentation. So identification of potential customer based on common feature needs which distinguish them from other population, which is essential to develop a strategic marketing plan. Now there is four levels: mass marketing, segment marketing, niche marketing, and micro marketing. Now talking about mass marketing, small business rely on mass marketing to the direct marketing to all the potential customer in the target market. The firm decides to ignore the market segment differences and go after the whole market. The potential customer receive mass marketing media message by media. Next we have segment marketing. The firm decides to target several market segments and decides separate offer for each individual in the market. It develops the product differentiation strategy which illustrates unique features to attract customers. Next we have niche marketing. It is the strategy in which firms goes for the large share of one or more segment or niche. The company create niche marketing and develop specialized product to meet needs which is not offered by others. Example, specialized mountain bikes to the potential customers. Next we have micro marketing. It is practice of tailoring product and marketing program to the needs and wants of a specialized individual and local customer group. And local individual marketing. Local marketing is concerned with the wants of local customer, city, neighbor, and stores. Individual marketing is one-to-one marketing or customized marketing. Example, holiday package. Now we have basis for segmenting consumer markets. So there are four bases. Under geographical variable there is region, topographic, climate, and population density. Under demographic variable there is age, income, sex, occupation, social class, and education. Under psychographic variable there is lifestyle, personality, and value in life. Under behavioral variable there is occasion, benefit, status, and brand loyalty and attitude. Now we have basis for segmenting organization marketing. So there are four bases. Talking about geographical variable, there is area, climate, topography. Under demographic variable there is types of industries and size of business. Under operating variable there is technology, usage rate, service needs, before and after sales service, and warranty. Purchase related variable is concerned with purchase structure, purchase procedure, and purchase method negotiation. Now talking about evaluation of marketing segments or segment evaluation. So the segment evaluation is done based on segment size and growth, segment structural attractiveness, or company's objectives and resources, government policies and laws. So segment size and growth. Company needs to first collect and analyze data on segment sales, growth rates, and expected profitability. Company must be able to get the right size and the growth characteristics. Firm selects similar or less attractive segments as they are potentially more profitable. Next, there is segment structural attractiveness. The company needs to examine structural factor that affects long-term segment attractiveness. The segment is less attractive if already strong, aggressive competitors. Now, the substitute product may limit the price or profit earned. Buyer have strong bargaining power affecting the price and service. Segment is less attractive if powerful superior can control the price and reduce the quality and quantity. Now we have company's objectives and resources. The company must consider its objectives and resources in relationship to the segment. It considers whether the skill and resources needed to succeed or not. If company possesses required strength, it needs to employ skills and resources superior to its customer. Segment which offers superior value gains competitive advantage over competitors. Now, government laws and policy, it helps to determine how marketing factor pursue its goals, objectives. It offers environment in which the firms operate its activity. It protects company from unfair competition. It consumer unfair practices, interest of the society from uncontrollable factors. Now we have analysis and selection of market segment. So there is single segment coverage, multi-segment coverage, product specialization, market specialization, and full market coverage. Now talking about first single segment coverage. Now the concentrated strategy focusing only on one segment. It is based on aforementioned strategy. For example, Rolex Luxury focuses on rich customers. Next we have multi-segment coverage. So it focuses on more than one customer type. It is concerned with expanding business to reduce the risk. For example, aircraft business has first class, business class, and economy class. Next we have product specialization. The company sells certain product to the several potential customers wherever they are located. A strong recognition of the customer within the product area. For example, Bajaj Auto for bikes or two-wheelers provide service to the consumer. Now we have market specialization. So the company takes particular market segment for supplying all the relevant product to the target group. For example, X company produces TV fridge strings for the consumer. Now we have full market coverage. So the firm attempts to serve the entire market. It is achieved through mass marketing strategy in which single undifferentiated marketing mix is offered. By differentiated strategy in which separate marketing mix is offered at each segment. For example, Nepal Bottlers Company, according to basis of price, place, promotion, they provide services to the consumer. Now we have product positioning. So it is process of identifying the needs of the market segment and product strengths and weakness, extent to which competing products are perceived to meet consumer needs. It is act of positioning product in the mind of consumer. It emphasizes that the product is attractive to the customer. Example, two-wheelers is safer, efficient, and accommodative than other competitors. It is creative exercise which starts with the product. Now we have types of product positioning. So attribute positioning. Over here the company mentions some important attributes such as taste, features, level, size, durability that can be obtained by using the product. For example, Samsung produces the product of different design of mobile set. Next we have benefit positioning. The company mentions some benefit that is obtained by consumer using the product. The product provides certain benefit after consumption: health, comfort, psychological relief, etc. For example, toothpaste for bright teeth and to protect teeth and freshening mouth. There are different products. Next we have user positioning. So the company dealing with the specialized product used by specific market segments only position the product with the base of user at the level of income. Now there is certain groups such as child group, young group, and old age group. Now we have uses positioning, where the company mentions specific uses occasions for using the product. For example, medicine 2 times a day before or after a meal. And lastly we have competitive positioning. So the company mentions some competitive advantage in terms of quality, quantity, price, and after sale. It may damage its goodwill or position in the long run. It might be unhealthy positioning. Now we have product positioning process or competitive disadvantage. So identifying potential competitive advantage. It is identify of possible competitive advantage to exploit the value that the firm is able to create exceeding cost, lowering the price than the competitors would be unique benefit much more than the price paid. There are 2 competitive advantages over here: cost leadership and product differentiation. Next is choosing competitive advantage. So choosing the right one among the several variable alternatives is important. The company have several competitive advantages for a given period of a time. There are 4 major competitive advantages such as technology, cost, quality, and service. If the firm has better 4 competitive advantages, it indicates that the firm has good positioning on the basis of cost, quality, and services. Now we have signaling competitive advantage. It is the last phase to signal effectively to the market positioning. The company should take specific steps building competitive advantage that it has, but it must not be taken for granted. Now thank you, that's the end of the chapter. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Also, you can get this PPT file in Word format. The link is in the description. Thank you.